Hello, world. Welcome, I am your host Mr. Stag. Today we will be discussing Chipotle Mexican Grill, ticker symbol CMG. Chipotle Mexican Grill, Inc., often known simply as Chipotle, is an American chain of fast casual restaurants in the United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Germany, and France, specializing in tacos and mission burritos that are made to order in front of the customer. Its name derives from chipotle, the Nahuatl name for a smoked and dried jalapeno chili pepper. Bill Ackman, a popular hedge fund manager, owns 3.96% of the company, valued at $2.03 billion. All of Chipotle's restaurants are company-owned, rather than franchised. Chipotle's menu consists of 5 items: burritos, bowls, tacos, quesadillas, and salads. The price of each item is based on the choice of chicken, pork, carnitas, barbacoa, steak, tofu-based, sofritas, or vegetarian, with guacamole or queso, which would be at an extra charge otherwise. Additional optional toppings are offered free of charge, including rice, beans, 4 types of salsa, sour cream, cheese, and lettuce. Chipotle also offers a children's menu. Most restaurants sell beer and margaritas in addition to soft drinks and fruit drinks. The majority of food is prepared in each restaurant. Some exceptions are the beans and carnitas, which are prepared at a central kitchen in Chicago, Illinois. None of the restaurants have freezers, microwave ovens, or can openers. As of October 21, 2021, it owned and operated approximately 2,900 restaurants in the United States, Canada, the United Kingdom, France, and Germany. Chipotle is one of the first chains of fast casual dining establishments. With more than 2,000 locations, Chipotle had a net income of $355.77 million and a staff of more than 80,000 employees in 2020. Founder Steve Ells attended the Culinary Institute of America in Hyde Park, New York. Afterward, he became a line cook for Jeremiah Tower at Stars in San Francisco. There, Ells observed the popularity of the taquerias and San Francisco burritos in the Mission District. In 1993, Ells took what he learned in San Francisco and opened the first Chipotle Mexican Grill in Denver, Colorado, in a former Dolly Madison ice cream store at 1644 East Evans Avenue, near the University of Denver campus, using an $85,000 loan from his father. Ells and his father calculated that the store would need to sell 107 burritos per day to be profitable. After 1 month, the original restaurant was selling over 1,000 burritos a day. The second store opened in 1995 using Chipotle's cash flow, and the third was opened using an SBA loan. To fund more growth, Ells' father invested $1.5 million. Afterwards, Ells created a board of directors and business plan, raising an additional $1.8 million for the company. Ells had originally planned to use funds from the first Chipotle to open a fine dining restaurant, but instead focused on Chipotle Mexican Grill when the restaurant saw success. In 1998, the first restaurant outside of Colorado opened in Kansas City, Missouri. The company opened its first location in Minnesota by opening near the campus of the University of Minnesota in Minneapolis in March 1999. In 1998, McDonald's made an initial minority investment in the company. The burger chain invested $340 million in Chipotle over 9 years between 1998 and 2006. By 2001, the company had grown to be Chipotle's largest investor, holding a 90% stake. The investment from McDonald's allowed the firm to quickly expand, from 16 restaurants in 1998 to over 500 by 2005. On January 26, 2006, Chipotle made its initial public offering (IPO) after increasing the share price twice due to high pre-IPO demand. In its first day as a public company, the stock rose exactly 100%, resulting in the best US-based IPO in 6 years, and the second-best IPO for a restaurant after Boston Market. The money from the offering was then used to fund new store growth. In October 2006, McDonald's fully divested from Chipotle. This was part of a larger initiative for McDonald's to divest all of its non-core business restaurants, Chipotle, Domino's Pizza, and Boston Market, so that it could focus on the main McDonald's chain. McDonald's initial investment of $360 million reaped $1.5 billion, but at current share prices, the investment could have been worth over $40 billion. McDonald's had attempted to get Chipotle to add drive-through windows and a breakfast menu, which else resisted. In 2008, Chipotle opened its first location outside of the United States in Toronto. In a list of fastest-growing restaurant chains in 2009, Chipotle was ranked 8th based on increases in U.S. sales over the past year, and in 2010 Chipotle was ranked 3rd. Consumer Reports ranked Chipotle as the best Mexican fast food chain in 2011. The company serves approximately 750,000 customers per day. In December 2016, Chipotle announced that co-CEO Monty Moran has stepped down from his role effective immediately, with Els becoming the sole CEO. The labor market research firm Glassdoor reported that Els earned $29 million in 2014, versus a median of $19,000 for Chipotle's workers, making the CEO-to-worker pay ratio 1,522 to 1. 11 months later, Els announced in November 2017 that he would be stepping down as CEO. Els had a 1.25% stake in the company at the time. In February 2018, Chipotle announced that Taco Bell CEO Brian Niccol would replace Els as CEO starting on March 5, while Els would retain his chairman position. At the same time, Niccol was appointed chairman and the size of the board was reduced from 10 to 7 directors. Els broke all ties with the company in March 2020 by resigning as its chairman and departing from its board of directors. He stepped down from the top role after succumbing to investor pressure on failing to turn around the burrito chain from a string of food safety lapses.
In the last half of 2015, around 500 people in states ranging from California to Massachusetts had two things in common. They all ate at Chipotle, and they all had severe diarrhea.
CMG's current stock price at the time of this video is $1,748.67 with a market cap of $49.20 billion. The stock is currently overvalued according to Simply Wall Street by 34.3% with a fair value price of $1,302.17. The company has a P/E ratio of 69.2. The company has a P/B ratio of 21.3, which is overvalued based on the industry P/B ratio of 3.2. CMG currently pays no dividend. The company has earnings per share of 25.25, a gross margin of 38.77%, a net profit margin of 9.88%, and a debt-to-equity ratio of 0%. Chipotle has low debt and its revenue has been steadily rising more than 20% a year. With this kind of growth, it might be as big as McDonald's one day. Tell us what you think about the future of the Chipotle and the fast food industry in the comment section below. Mr. Stag logging off.